Hello and welcome to today's NoorNews Bulletin. We begin by debunking viral misinformation surrounding a fake border clash video and an AI-generated image of Jawaharlal Nehru, before turning to the latest developments in the Middle East. Let's dive straight into our first story. A viral video currently circulating on social media, which purports to show recent military tensions between China and India, has been identified as misleading. According to Boom Live, the footage is not related to the ongoing border situation between the two nations. Instead, the video captures a localized altercation that occurred on June 20 at the India-Bangladesh border, involving personnel from the Border Security Force and the Border Guard Bangladesh. The footage has been incorrectly repurposed online to suggest an escalation in the Himalayan region, fueling speculation regarding current geopolitical stability. Fact-check analysis confirms that the incident depicted is entirely distinct from the India-China border dispute. The video shows a specific, isolated confrontation between Indian and Bangladeshi border guards, which was resolved shortly after the event took place. By cross-referencing visual markers and official reports from the date in question, investigators have verified that the clip predates the recent surge in misinformation surrounding the China-India border. Viewers are advised to exercise caution when consuming unverified footage, as the misattribution of historical or unrelated incidents continues to distort public perception of regional security dynamics. Boom Live maintains a high confidence rating of 95% in this assessment based on available evidence. A viral video currently circulating on social media, which depicts a woman vandalizing a statue of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, is being shared with a false communal narrative. Multiple posts claim that the individual in the footage is a Muslim woman, using the incident to incite sectarian tension. However, a fact-check conducted by Boom Live has confirmed that these claims are entirely baseless. According to Boom Live, the woman identified in the video is Ashwini Dagdi. The investigation into the incident clarifies that the perpetrator is not Muslim, directly contradicting the communal misinformation being spread across various platforms. The video, which has garnered significant attention, has been misused to propagate a false religious angle despite clear evidence regarding the identity of the individual involved. Authorities and fact-checking organizations continue to urge the public to verify the authenticity of viral content before sharing it, as the dissemination of such inaccurate information can lead to unnecessary social unrest. With a truth score of 95 out of 100, the evidence provided by Boom Live serves to debunk the communal narrative surrounding this act of vandalism, confirming that the incident lacks any religious motivation as suggested by the misleading social media posts. A viral image circulating on social media, which appears to show a woman aggressively grabbing the collar of India's first Prime Minister, Jawaharlal Nehru, has been confirmed as AI-generated. The photograph, which gained significant traction across various platforms, has been debunked following a detailed investigation. According to Boom Live, the image is entirely fabricated and was created using OpenAI's generative artificial intelligence tools. Analysts at Boom Live conducted a reverse image search and examined visual inconsistencies, such as distorted facial features and unnatural hand positioning, which are common hallmarks of AI-synthesized content. Furthermore, there is no historical record of such an event occurring, nor does the image correspond to any verified archival footage or photographs from Nehru's tenure. The spread of this manipulated media highlights the growing challenge of distinguishing between authentic historical documentation and sophisticated digital fabrications. With a truth score of 95 out of 100, investigators have definitively categorized the image as a piece of misinformation. Viewers are advised to exercise caution when encountering sensationalist historical imagery online, as the accessibility of AI tools continues to facilitate the creation of deceptive content that can easily be mistaken for genuine historical evidence. Israeli forces have ordered Palestinian families to vacate their homes in the village of Qusra, as reports emerge that military personnel are occupying residential properties to use as temporary barracks. According to the BBC, the mayor of Qusra confirmed that residents were instructed to leave their homes following a period of intense pressure and a siege by Israeli settlers. The situation in the village has escalated significantly, with local officials reporting that military units have effectively seized control of private dwellings to establish operational positions. This development follows a series of confrontations in the area, where residents have faced mounting restrictions and threats to their safety. The BBC reports that the forced displacement of these families is part of a broader pattern of military activity in the occupied West Bank, where the repurposing of civilian homes for military use has drawn international scrutiny. As of now, the families affected remain displaced, with local authorities expressing grave concern over the lack of protection for civilians and the ongoing seizure of private property. The military has not provided a specific timeline for when these families might be permitted to return to their homes, leaving many in a state of uncertainty regarding their future and the security of their belongings. The President of the United Arab Emirates, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, held a telephone conversation today with the President of the Republic of Maldives, Dr. Mohamed Muizzu, to review the ongoing bilateral relations between the two nations. According to the Qatar news agency, the discussion centered on strengthening cooperation across various strategic sectors, with a particular emphasis on economic development and sustainable growth initiatives. Both leaders explored opportunities to further expand their partnership, aiming to enhance mutual interests and support the development goals of their respective countries. Beyond bilateral economic ties, the conversation addressed key regional and international developments of mutual concern. The two heads of state exchanged views on matters related to regional security and stability, underscoring the importance of continued diplomatic coordination. This engagement reflects the commitment of the UAE and the Maldives to maintaining robust channels of communication and fostering deeper ties in an evolving global landscape. The dialogue concluded with a shared commitment to advancing the collaborative framework that currently defines the relationship between Abu Dhabi and Male, ensuring that both nations remain aligned on priorities that promote prosperity and security within their broader geopolitical spheres. The General Authority for the Care of the Affairs of the Grand Mosque and the Prophet's Mosque is urging Umrah pilgrims to strategically plan their visits to avoid peak congestion periods. According to the Saudi Gazette, officials are encouraging worshippers to utilize digital services and monitor live crowd density indicators to ensure a smoother experience while performing rituals in the Mataf and Masa areas. To assist with this planning, the authority has released a breakdown of expected crowd density levels throughout the day. Data indicates that crowd density remains at its lowest between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m., as well as during the midday window from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Meanwhile, moderate traffic is typically observed between 5 a.m. and 8 a.m. The authority has identified the period between 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. as the peak time for visitors, where density levels are at their highest. By aligning their schedules with these off-peak windows, pilgrims can navigate the Grand Mosque with greater ease and comfort. Authorities emphasize that proactive planning is essential to maintaining a seamless flow of movement for all those performing their religious duties within the holy sites. Thank you for joining us for this verified look at today's top stories. Stay informed and stay critical as we continue to bring you the facts. NoorNews, verified before published.